National Football League.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Devontae Turpin on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
He certainly didn't have his best outing a week ago, and he was very honest with us when we brought it up. He said, listen, I can't turn the ball over at this rate and expect to come out of there with a win. So they got away with one last week. He doesn't think that they're going to be able to sustain that, and to be honest, I don't blame him.
No play action. It's Prescott. That's left side. He's got Ferguson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. And the Cowboys.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Second and 2.
First carry now for Jaden Blue.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 25-yard return.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay start.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys.
They run over center with Williams. Yeah. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way in the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
On the ground, this is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still stopped for no gain.
And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down.
They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Carrington Valentine.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Packers offense ready to get back to work. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Running is Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. First and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Luck. The left side, he finds ground. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Luck. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Brought in, right side, by Pickett. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll get about 6 there. Sitting at second down.
Here's taken at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
To throw is Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Pickens there. And it'll bring up second down.
Cooper on the coverage.
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll run it with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Love to throw it on 1st down. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. The man in motion is Watson.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Packers 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Forward, a short gain to the 25. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Groupie's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he fought through 1 tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught inside. It's complete. 15 yards through the air. 1st down. Cowboys.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
That one. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on the punt for Dallas. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's fourth and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more fourth and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on fourth down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. He'll be brought down past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Pistol now for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up. Again, Prescott to the air. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. Moore to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Catch made there by Watson. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not catch free. Prescott on first down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's second and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
Field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports
Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Daniel Jones. He connects for a 5-yard touchdown. The Colts are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go, and go, and go. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. The ball's out. It's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The 49ers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. It's a short one caught by Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down. Picked off by the rookie, Savon Rebel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll try the right side with Williams.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play fake. Prescott. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is first and goal. Williams trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
One more time for Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
takes the score. Cowboys 17. Packers 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. 1 first down.
A gain of 14. And the Packer first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Kraft. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Packers first down.
On the bootleg, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Cowboys 36.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. To throw is down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
10 yards. And the Cowboys
A first down throw for Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to C.D. Lamb. 10 yards on the pickup.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man. Downfield. It's C.D. Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
No gain on the play.
2nd down. Prescott. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys extend to a 24-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And motion, it's Golden. On play action, Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And motion, it's Golden. They go play action with Love. And that's over the middle to Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the
Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll complete that to his fullback. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Love.
Second and 7.
Going to get that complete. This is Sky Moore. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Love to throw it on first down. Quick slash into the hands of Golden. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Love to throw on first and 10. Made there by Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4.
To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's another.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It moves to second and 10.
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push to Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Love to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Love. This is caught 2. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Here's Love to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there to tap. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Play action now. Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll try to run it with Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
At the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up a
2nd down throw for Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
In motion, Reed.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Love's pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Jaden Reed. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Love. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. On 2nd down, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. That one's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete on the coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.